My onigiris are getting better. I made it earlier and then saved it for later because it's too early to eat. I warmed up doing that. Delicious. This could be warmer. I think that's turkey. Salmon. So today I am heading back to Osaka for the first time since leaving. I am going to sign a contract for my apartment. So pretty exciting, pretty scary, I'm a little nervous. What I like here about the trains is that sometimes they tell you, like on Google Maps, where to board for the fastest exit. And like, okay, I don't trust Google Maps within an inch of my life because they have messed me around so many times. But I'm still not at the front. It's fine though. I'm just gonna follow this lady. Anyways, so I'm on the train right now. We'll see you when I get to Osaka. Okay, so let's have a seat. Let's talk. I went to... Oh wow. There was just a girl in like a full fancy ass jumpsuit with heels. Can you see those little things right there? I think it's really nice here. So anyways, what I was saying is I went to sign the contract for my apartment and it was fine, and there was like a Japanese person who was like speaking English and just explaining everything because obviously it's really Japanese. And then just a little Google Translate just to double check things, and I was like, so can you explain this possibly? Can you explain this? Can you explain this? And then I paid. Hopefully I will get my key within the next few days. I'm kind of hoping that I can get it by Wednesday. As soon as I get that key, I am moving in. And I have the Japanese address, which means I can like get deliveries pretty easily. But this river is nice. I don't know what river it is. Is it a river? Is it? I don't know. It's a little dirty, I will say. Oh my god! I just noticed my trousers and my umbrella match. How cool is that? Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I signed a contract. Like, it just doesn't really like feel like much because I just still don't have a key. You have to wait till you like pay because then they need to like change the key. I think the thing is like it's funny because like people stare, but I don't think they're staring because it's like they're staring because it's like, oh, who's the brown person? It's just funny though because it's like they're not even subtle about it. They're just like, and I'm like, okay, I'm a brown person. I'm what? Talking to myself. I'm what? So I'm not like talking to myself. Like I'm clearly talking to the camera. So I guess that's weird. I don't know. So for some reason today I'm in a treat myself kind of mood. I probably shouldn't be, but considering I just spent a ton of money on my apartment. But I went into this like little shop. I was just feeling a little peckish, just wanted a little chocolate, and then I saw these sweet potato. They're basically like in certain places you can get like roast sweet potato, like just whole, used to eat like that, and I've been wanting to try it for a long time. And I saw it there, and I think it's probably like the cheapest I've seen it, and I don't come by it every single time. So I decided to get it, and now I'm gonna eat it. Just ignore the terrible angle, but it's this sweet potato. Just sanitize my hands. It's literally an entire sweet potato that's been roasted, and then you simply just, oh, it looks a little dry actually. Yeah. It was the last one there, so maybe it was like a little old, I don't know. You just literally just peel it. Okay, cheers. Wow. It is a little dry. It could do with some like, I don't know, some like ranch maybe? And literally just chomping on a whole potato. But it's so delicious. Inside it's quite like creamy. The outside is just a little dry. However they cook it really brings out the sweetness. It could also just be that these sweet potatoes are just great. I love how I went in to go get some chocolate and walked out with the potato. Oh, chop chop. It's literally just a potato. It comes off pretty easy. Very delicious. I did actually go in and then buy some chocolate, so I got these peanut chocolate things. I'm just gonna have a little nibble. They're individually wrapped. You know, for a country that's really concerned about recycling and their plastic and whatnot, they seem, oh, it's not individually packaged. They seem to really, there's not a lot in here. Cheers. That is exactly what I was craving. That is really good. There's not a lot in there. I can literally count the pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in total. It's pathetic. Back in familiar ground, but I forgot how incredibly confusing it is. Hello. Way back to the hostel and feeling very tired, even though I did not do that much today, but you know, anything can tire me out. So that was my day. See you soon. I am heading to the city hall to register my address. Exciting, nervousness, lots of different emotions. This background is really pretty. Fingers crossed it goes okay. So I'm here in City Hall, and they've given me, I just did the whole like, I don't know, filling out my address and whatnot, and then they gave me this moving in pack, so I'm just waiting for my residence card where they're going to print my address on it. I will debrief properly outside. They've given me this moving in pack, and it has a whole bunch of like sheets here. They love paper, but they don't seem to recycle it. So I've got like a corona vaccine application if I want to apply for a vaccine, like healthcare, which is similar to 111 basically. Join the neighbourhood association. They've given me stuff about like things that aren't useful to me, so I'm just going through and seeing what is going to be useful. And they've given me a whole map, okay, an entire map of the city. This is the entire map that they've given me, and then they have a city guidebook. So, you know, I thought it would be like useful information about I don't know, like legal things, but it's not. So I actually, it feels a little bit better knowing that I don't have to like worry about too much. They've also given me the garbage disposal sample bag, because they're very strict about their garbage disposals. So they basically only recycle plastic. So they've given me the burnable garbage, which is everything that's not recyclable, and then a plastic recycling bag. And then you have to buy those. Yeah, you have to buy them from like supermarkets and stuff. So fun. They've just given me one bag of each, but they're like quite big bags. So that'll get me through like a little bit. So I did it. I registered my address, and it was very stressful. Well, it wasn't like super stressful. It just like wasn't. It was scary a little bit. It was a little scary, but I did it, and I got my address printed on my residence card, and then they send me my number, which is another form of identification. They love to identify people here. And then I don't know why I was so scared, like I'm gonna accidentally admit that I'm in the mafia, but I didn't. They didn't detain me or arrest me, so that was good. When I said, oh, I'm moving in on Wednesday, he was like, oh, like you can only register once you've moved in. And he was basically hinting at like, can you just say you've moved in today? And I was like, but I didn't get it. So I was like, oh, do I have to come back like next week? And he was like, yeah, unless you're moving in today. And I was like, oh, right, I get it. So then I just put down on the floor, I was like, is this illegal things? But he literally told me to do it, so I was like, okay, well, it's fine then. And yeah, and the garbage disposal, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, love. Yeah, everything else went well. And then I bought 2 copies of the residency certificate. I don't know why. I could have just bought one and then photocopied it or scanned it. So yeah, that felt like a nice, proud moment. It gave me some good sense of achievement, and now I'm just gonna head back.